the still of the night, I held you tight, 'cause I love you so.
When I was younger, I thought ice house painters painted ice houses. That's when I was naive. It's before I started painting ice houses myself. It all started that day at Patrick's. I don't know why we went in there. I just followed the plaid. Always did whatever he said. But from there, the rest is a story. The rest is a story. The funny thing is when people ask about it, all they really want to hear about is the glory. What was it like back then? What was it like in the ice house? Did you really catch that many fish? Really just the glory part. But they never understand the backstory. They don't understand what it was like to be around these men. I was lost. I didn't know what I was making of myself. What I do know is that, man, I could drive. And that was my in. They needed me. I mean, look at these guys. These gladiators couldn't drive themselves. They needed a man. Not just a man. They needed me to make sure they got where they needed to go. Never asked any questions. But when those boys needed to get somewhere, I went. God, we went everywhere together, and it was awesome. I can't tell you how many times I had to pull them in and out of the right bar. Finding the right bathroom isn't easy. I can tell you that much. The taller boy, Casey, really loved going to his parents' house. And man, was his mother something.
Who are you kidding?
How are you, Mama? Mom, you forgot to say good morning.
Good morning, baby.
I love you.
What time did you get here?
About 2.
Oh, you must be tired.
No, I feel great. How do you feel?
Tired?
You want to come with us?
Not in your life.
There's still room for you.
But Ryan was up at 4 doing laundry.
Yeah, they also made a quiche.
He what?
He made a quiche.
He hit a quiche
He made a quiche.
last night?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And he spilled on himself?
I don't know what he did, but he needed clothes because he came down naked.
No. Didn't we have any extras for him?
I don't know. I got it out of the truck.
Are your boys awake?
Yeah. They're going to be hitting the road here pretty soon.
You made a crust and everything?
Yeah, you should try it. Cut up the potatoes, everything.
Huh. Interesting.
Look, you're going to make the video again.
Not this morning.
Well, the best thing about being at that house is even though it was Casey's mom, God, it was so clear that, they all loved her.
I did for you, okay?
That's fine.
I know, and you always have no problems. You don't yell.
I'll wash it.
That's so nice that you don't yell. It's already washed.
You'll have to watch these boys and make sure nobody drinks too much.
I know.
I'm worried
They
about that.
they get dangerous.
Really?
A loving way. Call it the night. The party's over. All good things must come to an end.
Really, after that I realized I wanted more. I wanted to be in. I scoured that house just trying to figure out what was my path to this family. And that's when I found it. Found the card that would change everything. By the time we got back in the truck, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Slims, who was this Slim, and finally got the courage to ask Casey about it. I didn't know what I was asking. He walked me through the story of this honored family, what it took to prove yourself. From there, I started to take on odd jobs. Anything the Plaid needed, I did. You know, let's say, guy's thirsty. Guy needs a Bloody Mary. Needs somebody to help polish off a case of Miller Lite. I'm your guy. Need bait from Reds? You know I'm gonna take you there. Need your mama to think you're at church? Buzz the Jesus Tower for you. And that was really it. You know, just us being dudes. You know, God, it was awesome. You know, after proving myself a little bit, he finally let me meet the guys. I mean, you wouldn't believe this cast of characters.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I've been stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, and I hear that whistle blowing on down the San Antone. When I was a young boy, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
After proving myself a little bit and meeting the guys, they had to sit down, really to figure out what was I made of. I don't know how the talk went. You can see for yourself. It's clearly intelligent men talking about intelligent things, but all I know is after that meeting, calls started.
Hey, Patsy, I talked to our friend with the bad separator valve. You know, the Todd father. He has a fish house that needs painting. I told him I had just the guy. You can get the location from Timmy Pro. You'll know the location when you need to know the location. Get it done. Use lots of paint.
Well, that sure sounds ominous, doesn't it? What the hell am I supposed to do with that information? Separator valve? Painting fish houses? Huh? Well, I didn't know much, but I knew I needed to find Timmy Pro. So I did the only logical thing. Picked up my guy Rye Guy, went to the bar. I called Timmy Pro.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, it's that time, you know. Your mother needs you to pick up some eggs. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, Timmy Pro. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Mother's eggs? Christ! Well, you know, I sat down, did the only thing I knew how to do, pulled some pull tabs, looked at my guy Carl, then I got it. You might remember there was a quiche-related incident before with Rye Guy. All Timmy Pro was saying is that, hey, your mom actually needed eggs. Got it. Thank you, Timmy. But just as everything started to feel normal, it happened. The Todd father called.
Hey, Patrick. It's the Todd father. I hear you're a hell of a driver. But today, I need someone to paint a fish house. So, get your ass to Baudette.
Now, clearly the man was a better crime boss than he was at hanging up the telephone, but that's neither here nor there. I got his message. Yeah, I got his message, and I hopped in that truck. And what happened next was the best goddamn 15 years of my life. And that takes us back to what you really want to know. What happened that day at Patrick's? See, I know something you don't know. I knew the Todd father was going to be there. You see, Patrick's was the location the Plaid told me about. What the Todd father wanted me to know was that there are two basic rules to ice fishing. Number one, you never get her pregnant in April. And number two, you sure as hell don't plan a wedding for ice season. And that's why you don't see the fanny pack no more.